the longest hike I have ever been on.
Right. Oh, look, I've gathered some branches for our campfire.
That's great. Now we can roast marshmallows. This rucksack is heavy. This is so much fun. Have you tried roasted marshmallows before?
I have eaten marshmallows, but I've never roasted them.
Oh, great. This is going to be fun. I've got my sleeping bag and I've got mess tins for us to cook in.
Wow.
Here you go.
I can't wait for what we're going to have for supper later.
I know, but don't you think there are quite a lot of mosquitoes here?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I've never been bitten by so many mosquitoes.
Oh, get away, mosquitoes.
Didik TV KPM.
Oh, hi! You are now watching Level 2 on Didik TV KPM together with me, Sean Stephen, as your host. Now you can see there's a very nice campsite over here. What are we going to learn today? But before that, let's have a look at our teacher's profile. And of course, for today, we have Miss Ching. Hi, Miss Ching, how are you?
Hello, Sean. I'm good.
I am super excited for our lesson today. And of course, we have our sign language interpreter that are also with us. And that is, of course, Mr. Ko. Hi, Mr. Ko. Thank you so much for joining us. And today, I know it's not just the three of us. We also have our pupils who are online that are going to join our lesson for today. Let's see who they are. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Wonderful. Maybe you could kindly introduce them to us?
Sure. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Ching Jyie. Today, we have 4 pupils. Let's start with the one on the upper left. So, we have got Vaibhav, anak lelaki Vijaya Rao from SK Putrajaya Precinct 81. Vaibhav is a very gentleman. He's always kind and polite and ready to help someone. And on his right, we have got Muhammad Khalish Amshar bin Fadil. Khalish is an active and a talkative one in class, but he's a very active football fan as well. He loves football.
Oh.
Below Khalish, we've got Shira Hajar binti Muhammad Saleh. Shira is a studious girl. She loves to read. And beside her, on the bottom left, we've got Khadija Ziyang Sazmi. Khadija is a very athletic girl. She loves to swim and she's also a runner. So we've got 4 different pupils here, but they're all excited to learn today.
That's right. And I'm also super excited to have you here online with us. Can you give me a thumbs up if you're ready for our lesson? There we go. Everyone is ready. I can already feel their energy. But what exactly are we learning today?
Good question, Sean. So the title of our lesson today is Up for an Adventure. So are you ready for an adventure? Before I go into the topic, let me introduce the learning standards and the lesson objectives.
All right.
So we have got 2 learning standards. The first learning standard is reading. So able to understand specific information and details of simple, longer text. And the second one is a speaking learning standard. Give detailed information about themselves and others. Okay, so in our lesson today, we will be having different activities. Here's what we are going to do. By the end of today's lesson, we should be able to read a text and answer at least 4 questions correctly. And in the speaking activity, they will be able to make at least 3 sentences to talk about their personal experiences using the present perfect tense. Now, if you don't know what is a present perfect tense, it's okay because that's what we're going to learn today. So now for the topic, Up for an Adventure. When we say adventure, what do we think about? What comes to your mind when we say adventure? Maybe I will ask my students, my pupils here, what comes to your mind when we talk about an adventure? Khadija, what comes to your mind?
I think adventures is a wild adventure that we do outdoors.
Okay, an activity that you do outdoors? That's right. Okay, maybe we can hear from Kalish. What do you think is an adventure?
It's like a place that we never go.
Oh, going to a place you have never been before, you've never gone before. Okay, good take on that. How about Vaibhav?
Adventure is where we travel to another country.
You travel to another country. Okay, so that's an example of an adventure. How about Shira?
Adventure, like we learn about new things that we don't know.
You learn about something new. Very good. So I love all your answers. You are all right along those lines. So adventure is something fun and exciting, right? It's a new experiences. Sometimes it can be risky or dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it is usually out in the nature, just like what Khadija has mentioned. And it's not something we do every day. So if you can see here on the set, we've got a tent, we've got a rucksack, we've got a chair and a campfire. What do you think we are doing? What are we doing today? Vaibhav, you want to guess what are we doing today?
We are doing an adventure.
Yes, we are camping. You're right, camping. So camping is an adventure. He got it. So if camping is an adventure, what other examples do you know of? Can you tell me some other examples of adventures? Maybe Kalish.
Go to safari.
Going to a safari is an adventure. Good. How about Khadija?
I think going on a hiking is an adventure.
Going on a hike. Very good. Anyone else has any more examples to give me? Shira.
Miss Pink, can I try?
Yeah, sure, Shira.
Like we climb the mountain.
Very good. Climbing a mountain is an adventure. Sean, would you like to add other adventures that you know of?
Maybe exploring a national park, for example?
Very good. Exploring a national park. So all the examples that you have mentioned earlier, they are all examples of adventures. So I'm going to introduce you to some new words here that you might not have heard of before, but maybe you already know them. So we have got scuba diving, where you go under the water to look at sea creatures. We have got horse riding. We have got going on a river cruise. These are all examples of adventures. Mountain climbing, someone has mentioned that. Flying in a hot air balloon. And I think Vaibhav said that traveling to another country is an adventure. It's exciting, right? And you don't do it every day. So these are all examples of adventures. Now you know what is an adventure. You know the examples of an adventure. So you're ready to go on an adventure.
Yes, I'm also super ready. This seems like a very, very interesting lesson for today. But before that, let's take a short break and we're back to you for Level 2 on Didik TV KPM.
Didik TV KPM.
And we are back for Level 2 on Didik TV KPM. And our lesson for today is, of course, in English. So over to you, Miss Ching.
Thank you, Sean. Okay, so now we are going to talk about an adventure. Since it's a reading lesson, we are going to read a blog. Do you know what is a blog? Any one of you knows what is a blog?
Can I
Khadija.
try this too?
Sure, what is a blog?
I think blog is an online diary where we write online.
Okay, very good, Khadija, you're right. A blog is actually an online diary where you write about your experiences. So today we are going to read about Emma's blog. We are going to read about her adventures. Where has she been? What has she done? Okay, so are you ready to read this? Give me a thumbs up if you are ready. Okay, let's start the first one. So those of you who are viewing at home, you can read it together with us. For this, maybe I get Kalish to read it for us.
Okay. All about me. Hello, my name is Emma. Welcome to my blog. I have gone on many adventures and I have written about most of them in this blog. Come, read my blog and follow all my adventures.
Thank you, Kalish. Let's follow Emma's adventures. Next one. Maybe I can have, who would like to read this one? Shira, would you like to read for us?
Yes, Miss Ching.
Okay, go ahead.
12 June school camping trip. I have never been camping before, so this was an exciting adventure for me. I have never slept in a tent, but my friend Jane has gone camping many times, so she taught me how to put up a tent. We made a fire using some dry branch to cook dinner. I have cooked many times, so making dinner was an easy task. We also went jungle trekking. I have used a map, but I have never used a compass. Our teacher, Miss John, showed us how to use a compass. It was so much fun.
Thank you, Shira. Now, in this passage, we read about a camping trip. Just like what we see here, right? They mentioned a tent. They used some branches to cook. And they also mentioned a map and a compass. Now, a map and a compass are actually tools that you use to show you the way, to give you directions, especially when you are in a jungle, right? Okay, so let's look at the next one. Perhaps I can have Vaibhav to read this for us.
Okay, Miss Ching. 27th August, family holiday. My family and I have visited Sabah many times, but this time we went on the wildlife safari river cruise. I have never seen elephant in the wild before, so I was really excited when we saw elephant, monkey, and even crocodile. We also went food hunting at different places. Have you heard of Bambangan? It is a wild mango that is only found in Borneo, and it's usually eaten with salt and chili. I have never eaten it before, but after trying it once, I really love it. I have taken many pictures of the animal and food here. I will share them with you very soon.
Thank you, Vaibhav. Wow, so Emma went on a family holiday. It's a river cruise. You remember the picture earlier? A river cruise is where you sit in an open boat and you sail along the river and you spot animals. So here they spotted a few. Now, Emma mentioned food hunting. What is food hunting? Basically, it means going around looking for food to try, new food to try at a new place. That's also an adventure, right? Okay, let's look at the last passage. Maybe Khadija can read this for us.
Yes, teacher. 5th December, amusement park adventure. It was my 13th birthday and I wanted to do something special. I went to an amusement park. My favorite attraction there is a roller coaster. My sister has never ridden on a roller coaster before because she is afraid of heights. I waited in line for 2 hours for my turn, but it suddenly started raining. I have never felt so sad and disappointed, but it's okay. I got to play other indoor games. I even won a huge monkey pillow. I guess that's my birthday gift.
Thank you, Khadija. So I guess her 13th birthday was spent at an amusement park. Do you love amusement parks? I'm sure you do. There are a lot of rides, roller coasters, even water slides, and maybe Ferris wheels and games. So that is an amusement park. Right, so you have read the text, you have understood it. let me give you a short test. We are going to see if you can answer a few questions. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. For the first question, who would like to try the first one? Anyone?
Miss Ching, can I try it?
Okay, sure. Shira, go ahead.
What did Emma use to make a fire? For me, I think it's dry branch. It's number
So, your answer is C, dry branches. Do the rest of you agree with Shira? Is it dry branches, really? Or did she use a gas stove? Let's check the answer. And you're right.
Yeah.
She did use dry branches. Let's give Shira a clap. Well done.
Well done.
Okay, for the next question, let's have Kalish.
Why does Emma say that cooking was an easy task for her? I think the answer is B. Her best friend Jane taught her how to cook.
Okay, really? Let's see. Did her best friend Jane teach her how to cook? What about the rest of you? Do you agree with Kalish's answer?
I think I don't agree with Kalish's answer.
So what is your answer, Khadija?
I think Jane said it's very easy. It's an easy task for her because she has cooked many times before.
Okay, so you think the answer is A. She thinks that cooking was an easy task because she has done it many times before? Okay, so let's see. Is the answer A or B? And the answer is A. She has cooked many times before. But well done. Good effort, Kalish. You did well too. Okay, her best friend Jane did not teach her how to cook. Her best friend Jane taught her to put up a tent.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, she has gone camping many times before. Okay, well done. Good try. Let's go to question 3. Maybe Vibeth. Okay.
Okay. Why was Emma excited to go on a river cruise? The answer is B. She has never seen animal in the wild.
Okay, the answer is she has never seen animals in the wild, so she's excited. Okay, do you agree with Vibeth's answer? Yes.
Yes, I agree with it.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, let's have a look. Well done.
Well done.
Okay.
Amazing stuff.
You get a correct answer there. I've got 2 more questions. Let's see. How about who else have not answered? Khadija, you have not answered a question. How about you try?
What is a bambangan? I think a bambangan is a wild mango that is usually eaten with salt and chili.
A wild mango that is usually eaten with salt and chili. So it's not a monkey species. Sure. Okay, and you're right. Good job,
Well done.
Khadija. Okay, one last question. Let's give this to Kalish again. Kalish.
Yes.
Okay, try to answer this one.
Why was Emma feeling sad and disappointed on her birthday? I think the answer is B. She did not get to go on the roller coaster.
All right, friends, is that correct? She's disappointed because she didn't get to go on the roller coaster?
Yes, I agree.
Right.
I agree with Kalin.
Okay,
Yeah.
well done. I'm sure it's very disappointing. You waited for 2 hours. Oh, man.
I'll be
Okay.
disappointed too.
Yeah, but all of you did well. You answered all the questions correctly. Give yourself a pat on the back. Good
Yeah.
job. Now, if you notice, there are some words in the passage that we have read. They are a little bit darker. I have underlined them for you. Let's look at some of these words. Okay? The first sentence, I have gone on many adventures. Now, these underlined words or these highlighted words, they are called past participles. They are a different form of verb, but they are not a tense. Okay?
Miss Ching, sorry, what is a verb actually?
Yeah, a verb is an action word. Good question.
All
Yeah,
right.
so it's an action word. Okay, but we are going to figure out what is the original word of these past participles. Okay, so you're going to see some examples here. Can you tell me this word gone? I have gone on many adventures. What do you think is the original word, the simple present? Anyone wants to try? Where does this word come
Can I
from?
try?
Sure, Kalish.
The simple present is go.
Go. You're right. Okay, gone is the past participle. Go is the simple present. So the simple past is went. Went. Okay, so you notice that it's different, right? Three different forms, three different words. Okay, let's look at the next example. I have written about most of my adventures in this blog. So the word written is actually the past participle. Can someone guess what is the simple present? Maybe Khadija.
I think the simple present is right.
Right. Okay, so right and the past participle is written. What about the simple past? What is the simple past then, Shira?
For me, I think it's wrote.
Wrote. Very good. So write, wrote, written. Now in these examples, you will see that the simple past is different from the past participle. I will give you more examples like this one. I have never seen animals in the wild. Okay, so see is the simple present, saw is the simple past, and seen is the past participle. Okay, just like how you have eat, ate, eaten. But in some cases, the simple past is exactly the same as the past participle. Okay, like in this sentence, I have used a map. I have never used a compass. So the simple present is use, and the simple past as well as the past participle are the same. The word used. Okay, so now let's look at more examples. I have never slept in a tent. Can you guess slept come from which word, Viberf?
Sleep.
Very good, sleep. So the past tense of sleep is slept and the past participle is also slept. Very good. I'm just going to show you two more examples here. Just like hear, heard, and heard. Visit, visited, visited. Okay, don't worry. We are going to practice a little bit more.
Okay.
Sean could help us here. I have got some words. I have got verbs.
Here.
So verbs are action words here, right? And we are going to have some word cards that we are going to match. So the past participle, we are going to match it to the simple present. Okay, so I have got the first word here, make. Make. Can you tell me what do you think is the past participle of the word make? Shira, how about you try?
Sure. I think it's made.
Made. Okay, very good. Made. So the past participle of make is made. How about try? Try. The word try. Anyone wants to give this a go? Kalish, what is the past participle of try?
Tried.
Tried. Very good. So
Well
it's the same as the
done.
simple past tense. Try, tried, tried. How about the next one? Let's see, take. Khadija, can you tell me what is the past participle of take?
I think the past participle is taken.
Taken.
Taken. Let me
So
see.
what
if
is the
it's there.
simple past? What is the simple past of the word take, Khadija?
I think it's took.
Very good. So take, took, taken. Now in this example, it's different, right? The simple past and the past participle, not like tried and made earlier. Okay, how about fly? Anyone wants to try fly? The past participle of fly. Who wants to give a guess? Viberf.
I think flew.
Okay, good try, Viberf. So fly, the simple past is flew. Flew. Okay, but that is not the past participle. The past participle is different. Okay, who else wants to try? Just make a guess. It's okay. Anyone has an idea? Okay, Khadija.
I think it's flown.
Flown, very good. Flown. So fly, flew, and flown. Well done. How about ride? You know, like ride a bike, ride? Can someone tell me what is the past participle?
Can I try?
Yes, go ahead.
I think ride is ridden.
Ridden. What is the past tense then? What is the simple past?
Is rode.
Rode. Very good. So we have got ride, rode, and ridden. Okay, last one. Oh, not the last one. We've got two more. What about swim? Swim.
Can I try?
Sure, Kalish.
I think it's swam.
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 Very good. So the simple past would be?
I think swam.
Swim, swam, swam. Okay, close, close. But the simple past of swim is actually swam. So we can say I swam in the pool yesterday for the past tense. But the past participle is swam. So after this, I'm going to teach you how and when do we use the past participle. So don't worry. Okay, that leaves us with the last one, touch. So the past participle is touched. Touch, touched, touched. Okay, so we can see all the words here on the easel. We can see 7 different past participles as well as the examples that are on the screen earlier on. So we know what are our past participles. Let me tell you how and when do we use it.
All right. And before we even continue to that, can we take a short break?
Sure.
All right, let's take a short break and we'll be back to you for Level 2 on Untitled TV KPM.
KPM.
You are now watching Level 2 on Untitled TV KPM. Our lesson for today is English and we're learning about adventures. Now, over to you, Miss Ching.
Thank you, Sean. So earlier on, we have read a text about adventure. You are able to answer all the questions, and we have identified this third group of words that are called the past participle, the ones that are in pink here. So now I'm going to teach you how and when do we use it. Because it's not a tense, it's a form of verb, we have to use it with the present perfect tense. So I'm going to teach you 4 new words today. May not be new to you, but the words we are going to learn is has never, have, and have never. Okay, if you have your Academy Stars with you at home, turn with me to page 37. Okay, so as you can see on the screen, we use the word has never, have, or have never to talk about our experiences, things that we have done or have never done. Alright, so in this example, we use has or has never when we talk about a single subject. So a singular person like he or she, we use has. So she has seen a lion at the zoo. And the negative sentence, we use the word never, but she has never seen a lion in the wild. Okay, so she has or she has never. But when we want to use have, we use it when we talk about a singular subject like I, or plural subject like we, they, or special ones like you. So for example, I have never visited Toronto. Okay, so I use the word have because I'm referring to I. I have never visited Toronto. They have tried kayaking. Okay, so here you can see I use the word have and have never. Okay, let me give you more examples. If I were to ask you a question like, Kalish, have you made a fire? Okay, if you listen to my question, I asked Khalif, have you? So I use the word have, and I use the past participle made. Made. So Kalish, have you made a fire? How will you answer me, Kalish?
I think no, I have never made a fire.
Very good, Kalish. No,
Well
I
done.
have never made a fire because it's the negative, right? How about Shira? Have you slept in a tent?
I think yes, I have slept in the tent before.
Okay, so Shira says, yes, I have slept in a tent. But if I am saying it, I will say Shira has slept in a tent. She has. Okay, so you see it's a bit different when I use he and she. I have to use has. Okay.
Okay.
One more example, Vaibhav. Have you gone camping before?
Yes, I have.
Okay, very good. Vaibhav has gone camping before. So Vaibhav says, yes, I have gone camping before. So Vaibhav has. Very good. How about Khadija? Have you walked in the mountains?
Yes, I have walked in the mountain.
Very good. You use the correct past participle. I have walked in the mountains. So Khadija has walked in the mountains. So this
Okay.
is how we use has never, have, and have never together with the past participles. So now we are going to try to put it together in a sentence. Let's play a game.
Ooh.
Okay, for this game, it's called Two Truths and One Lie. I'm going to teach you how to play it. So I will give you 3 sentences about myself, and I'm going to use have or have never. And you are going to guess which of the following is a lie.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
And you will have to correct my lie by using the past participle and the present perfect. Okay? I'll show you an example. So I give you 3 sentences. I have never eaten worms. I have swum with sharks. And I have touched a bear. Maybe let me ask Sean first.
Yeah.
Which do you think is a lie here?
So one of it is a lie.
Yes,
Okay,
one
so
of this is a lie.
maybe I can try. I think the lie is I have never eaten worms, or I can say you have never eaten worms.
So you think I have eaten worms? Because this, I said I have never, but you are guessing that I have.
Oh, sorry, my mistake. Okay, I read it wrongly. Maybe I can say you have never swum with sharks.
Okay,
So
so
I'm saying the middle sentence is the lie.
Sean thinks that Miss Ching has never swum with sharks.
Yeah.
Let me ask one of them. Who wants to guess? Anyone wants to take a guess? Vaibhav, take a guess.
I think Miss Ching has never swum with shark.
Okay, he thinks Miss Ching has never swum with sharks too. You see the word has and swum. Has never swum. Okay, so
Yes.
that's the present perfect. Okay, Khadija, would you like to make a guess?
Yes, Miss Ching. I think Miss Ching has never touched a bear.
So you think Miss Ching has never touched a bear. Okay, I will not put you through so much agony. I will tell you which is the lie.
All right?
So 2 truths are I have swum with sharks. Okay, my family, if you're watching this, you know I'm not lying. Cannot lie on national TV.
Okay.
And I have touched a bear. They are not
Oh.
as soft as you think it is, but yes, I have touched one. But I have also eaten worms. So that sentence is a lie. I said that I have never eaten worms, but actually I have.
Really? What kind of
Yes.
worm was it?
Mealworms, the fried ones.
Oh.
Okay, so now you know how to play this game. Are you ready? All right, so it's your turn. You think of 3 sentences about yourself and we are going to guess your lie. Are you ready? Let's see, who's ready?
Yes.
Okay, I see Vibeth on the screen now. Vibeth,
right.
you ready to go next?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, can you tell us your sentences?
Okay. I have met Safari Rashid, the Malaysian footballer player.
Okay.
I have traveled to Brazil. I have never tried skydiving.
Okay, so those are his 3 sentences. Let me put it on the screen for you, those of you who cannot remember. So Vibeth says that I have met Safawi Rashid, the Malaysian footballer.
Okay.
I have traveled to Brazil. Has Vibeth really traveled to Brazil?
Wow.
And he says that I have never tried skydiving. He has never done it. So I'm going to take a guess. I think that Vibeth has never traveled to Brazil. I think he's pulling us on that one. He's pulling our legs. What about the rest of you? What do you think? Anyone wants to make a guess?
Can I
Kalish.
try?
Yes.
I think Vibeth has never met Shafawi Rashid.
You think Vibeth has never met Safawi Rashid. You think that's the lie. Okay,
Yes.
how about Shira? I saw you raising your hand earlier. You wanted to say something?
Yeah, sure. I think I agree with Kalish. I think Viper will never meet the Rashid.
Oh, okay. She thinks that Vibeth is lying. He has never met Safawi Rashid. Anyone else wants to give a try? Khadija, would you like to make a guess?
I think Viber has never traveled to Brazil.
Okay, so we are in a team. We think that Vibeth has never traveled to Brazil. Vibeth, what is your answer? Which is the lie? Can you tell us?
I have never traveled to Brazil. That is the lie.
You have never traveled to Brazil. Oh,
Yeah.
really? Oh, I got it wrong here. I'm so sorry. So you have never traveled to Brazil. I got it right? Okay, very good.
Well
Thank you,
done.
Vibeth. Okay, let's have one more person. Who would like to go next? Maybe-
Teacher, can I try?
Okay, let's have Shira.
Okay, I think, okay, I try. I think I have caught a fish. I
Okay.
have ridden a speedboat. And I have tried snorkeling.
Okay, so
Wow.
let me put her sentence up for those of you who are watching from home. You can also try to guess Shira's lie. She says that I have ridden on a speedboat. If you notice, she used the word have because she's using I. So I have and the past participle ridden. I have ridden on a speedboat. I have caught a fish. And I have tried snorkeling. Sean, would you like to give a guess?
I think that Shira has never caught a fish.
You think that Shira has never caught a
That's
fish?
my guess.
Okay.
I think that's the lie.
Anyone else wants to make a guess? Okay, Khadija.
I agree with Sean. I think Shira has never caught a fish.
She has never caught a fish. Okay. Anyone else who has a different answer?
Can I try?
Sure, Kalish.
I think Shira has never. I think Shira has never ridden on a boat, on a speedboat.
Okay, so you think the first one is a lie. Shira has never ridden on a speedboat. Okay, very good. Vibeth, what about you?
I agree with Sean and Khadija. I think Shira has never caught a fish.
Okay, let's see what is Shira's answer. Shira, would you tell us which is the lie?
The last one is I never caught a fish.
Okay, the lie is you're right. Good job, you spotted her lie. Shira has never caught a fish.
Okay.
Okay, do we have time for one more?
I think we can do one more, yes.
Okay, who would like to go next? Who has got 3 sentences? Maybe since we have a girl already. How about Kalish? Would you like to try?
Okay, I will try.
Okay.
I have touched a snake. I have never flown in a hot air balloon. I have never watched football in stadium.
Okay, so 3 sentences from Kalish. He says that I have never watched a football match in a stadium. He used have and watched. Watched is the past participle. And he says, I have never flown in a hot air balloon. Flown is the past participle here. And he says that I have touched a snake. Touched is the past participle here.
Let's do this question a little bit more faster, shall we?
Okay, let's
Extra
go.
challenge there.
Okay, anyone wants to take a guess?
Can I try, teacher?
Sure, Shira, go ahead.
I think Kalish never go to stadium football.
Okay, so Shira, when you make a full sentence, you can say, I think Kalish has never. Singular subject, he, right? So I think he has never watched he has never watched a football match in a stadium? Okay,
Yes.
what about the rest? What do you think?
How about we find out what the answer is? Because I'm really wanting to know what the answer
Okay,
is.
since Sean is a bit curious, you know the answer, right? You check your answer. Kalish, tell us, what is the lie?
The lie is the lie. I have never flown in a hot air balloon.
You have never flown in a hot air balloon. So that's true, right? You said that you have never flown in a hot air balloon. Have you watched a football match in a stadium?
Yes.
Yes, so that is the lie. Kalish has watched a football match in a stadium.
Must have been an amazing experience.
Yes.
And right now, we're going to take a short break and be back to you for Level 2 on Untitled TV KPM.
Didik TV KPM.
Okay, let me just turn this on. Why is it not working? Oh, we are back on Level 2 on Didik TV KPM, and we're going to continue our lesson. So over to you, Miss Ching.
Thank you, Sean. Welcome back, everyone. So in today's lesson, earlier on, we are talking about adventures. What are the different examples of adventures? We have read Emma's blog and all her adventures. You have answered questions about Emma's blog after reading. You have also identified past participles. They are a group of words, a different form of the action word, right? And you are also able to use it in a sentence together with the present perfect tense to talk about your experiences using has never, have, or have never. So you have achieved so much today. Well done. But before I end today's lesson, I actually want to do a short reflection with all of you. So I have a few questions that I would like to ask. After today's lesson, would you want to go on adventures? Anyone wants to answer this question? Would you want to go on adventures? Vaibhav.
I would like to go on an adventure because it's fun and we can learn new things.
Very good, Vaibhav. You're right. Adventures are fun and we learn a lot of new things when we go on an adventure, right? What are some of the adventures that you would like to go on? Maybe I ask some of you, what are some of the adventures that you would like to try? Anyone wants to try? Okay, Kalish. Yes, Kalish.
I would like to hiking
Oh, you would like to go hiking. Why is that, Kalish?
because I never done it before.
Oh, okay. So it's a new experience for you. That's great. Who else want to share an adventure that you would like to go on? Okay, Khadija, I see you unmuting your microphone. You wanted to say something?
I would like to try snorkeling. It will be really fun to swim and I.
Okay, I managed to catch a few words.
Yeah, but just in case, maybe we can also get someone else to answer, just in case we couldn't hear her
Yes.
properly.
Okay, how about we try someone else?
Yes. Anyone else would like to answer?
Can I try?
Yes, Shira, go ahead.
Yeah.
I think adventure is healthy for us because it was like exercise, like we doing.
Okay, very good. Yes, adventure is healthy, right? It's outdoors, so you move around. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Perhaps my next question would be: are adventures a good thing? Are adventures a good thing? What do you think? Is it something good or not good? Yes, Vaibhav.
Adventure is a good thing.
Why do you
That-
think so?
What, teacher?
Why do you think adventure is a good thing?
Because we can learn something new, and we can travel the whole world.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you travel to new places. That's right. Experiences are always a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else has a different thought on this, on adventures that you would like to share? Maybe I share. I think adventures are good because it's always good to be open to new experiences. But at the same time, you have to be careful of adventures that may have risk or danger. So you be very wise, okay?
Yes.
Now, I have one last question. Would anyone like to share with me what is your biggest takeaway from today's lesson? What have you learned today? Anyone wants to?
Can I try?
Sure, Shira.
Today I learned about a lot of things. I learned about Emma blog. I learned about past participle. I learned about game that true and liars. So yeah, I learned about a lot of new things.
Okay, thank you, Shira. Yes, we learned about the past participle after we read a blog, right? And we learn how to practice it in a game, 2 truths and 1 lie. So you can even play with your friends after this, okay? When you meet someone else, you play this game with them and practice it. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds really, really fun. I think I will also try that with my friends. But before we end our lesson for today, maybe you could give us a short summary of what we have learned.
Okay. So all of you today, you have done very well. We have 2 lesson objectives, which are reading and speaking. And you have achieved both lesson objectives. You have read and answered at least 4 questions correctly. And you are able to make 3 sentences to talk about your own experiences using the present perfect tense. So for that, I'm going to award all of you a badge of honor.
Wow!
All of
So
you
everyone
gets a
gets a badge of
badge.
honor. So
Yes.
but how was your overall performance for today?
Very good. I would say very good.
All right. And for those of them who are currently online right now, or for those of you who are watching from home or for wherever you are, where can they get their extra exercises or enhancement exercises? Where can they get it from?
Okay, so if you want more materials, you can refer to Sumberku at the link given.
All right. Thank you so much once again, Miss Ching, for our lesson for today. And for those of you watching, hopefully this has been beneficial to you. And we'll definitely see you in our next lesson. So till then, take care and bye!
Bye.